Good morning, church. It's good to be with you today. Today, as we continue to walk through James, we're talking about various trials. That's what chapter 1 is about, how various circumstances, various trials are producing maturity, and how we should think about trials. Today, we talk about the trial of humble circumstances and the trial of riches. Let the brother of humble circumstances boast in his exaltation, but let the rich boast in his humiliation, because he will pass away like a flower of the field. For the sun rises, and together with the scorching wind dries up the grass. Its flower falls off, and its beautiful appearance perishes. In the same way, the rich person will wither away while pursuing his activities. It's estimated that the people of America are in the top echelon of the world. Even the lowest economic rung are in the top 5 or so percent, at least the top 10% of the economic status of the world. Pretty remarkable when you think about that. Like what we consider poverty, others would go, wow, you get 3 meals a day. You have a food network, a food support. It's amazing. It's remarkable. So what does this tell us? Number one, that we should boast in our humility, because all things will pass away. Everything will be taken away eventually, and the wealth and riches and youth and health, everything will pass away. So we don't hold tightly to that. Jesus warns about riches. Paul warns about riches. It's the root of all kinds of evil. So what do? We say, God, thank you that you have humbled me and brought me into a circumstance where I can just trust exclusively in you. That's all we want to do, is trust in the Lord our God. And for those of us that are in humble circumstances, God has things for you too. Read Matthew chapter 5. Blessed are the poor. They'll inherit the earth. All of these promises of comfort and peace. And so for those of us who have been blessed with riches right now, we have an obligation to use those to the glory of our God always. We cannot possibly use those for any other purpose than to glorify God. We're not going to hold tightly to them, but hold them with an open hand and use them as God directs. For those of us with little, we're still directed to give and to be charitable and to have an attitude of generosity. We just have a different expectation upon us. Use what you have for the glory of God. We can't help but to do that. Well, church, just know that I love you very much, and let's continue to rejoice as we hear God's word for us.